Good day, good day. I am Forever MAKEBA. Thank you so much for dipping into my YouTube channel. We are paid. Phenomenal agents influencing disruption. How do we communicate with our clients? We send them text messages. We pick up the good old fashioned telephone and give them a call. We send them a bat signal in the sky, hit them up on several sort of messaging platforms and social media, or we can send them a newsletter. So today I am showing you how to create a newsletter in KVCore. Hey,
Okay, I just came in the room, but I'm not doing mine right now. I'm just watching. I'm gonna do it from your recording.
girl, you know I come over your house. You give me a good old glass of wine. I'll make your damn newsletter for you.
Is that all it takes is a glass of wine?
Well, girl,
Hey, I'll take you up on that.
I need a plane
MAKEBA,
ticket.
I'll take you up on that. This is Jess. I'll have a couple glasses of wine, a couple bottles.
Bottles.
You know, that's not a bad idea for a group setting. Yeah, to have a little party, some appetizers, and we do it all together in one setting. Not bad.
Hey.
Why you didn't think of that before today, Jess?
I know. I don't know. It's been a rough day, y'all.
Greetings and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Forever MAKEBA Evans. I am a realtor based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a resource for agents new to these real estate streets and those that have been in these real estate streets for a while. So by sharing systems, tools, strategies, balanced life coaching, and much, much more, I guide agents as they create the foundation necessary to use in these real estate streets to change their lives and the lives of their clients on my channel. I share information about prospecting, marketing, lead generating, social media resources to amplify your real estate business and beyond. So keep your device close and let's hit these real estate streets together. So thank you everybody for coming and showing up. It is December 1st and I want you guys to really know why I did this impromptu newsletter tutorial, because I need to do my newsletter. And I was like, well, let me see if my people want to come in here and we can do it together. So that's why I do a lot of things. The smile dial, I do that because I need to call people. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 12 to 2. And of course, I call people more than just those 2 hours. But that's why I started the listing challenge. Be like, Terry, girl, go ahead. All right, let's go. So thank you guys again for coming. I did put a list of things to open. So if you guys can go ahead and have your, let me copy this Google document again. This is where I paste information that I put into my newsletter. So the link that I just shared right now has links to different places to go get info. You're going to want your social media links because we're going to add those to your newsletter. And you're also going to want an image of yourself because we're going to put that on there too. So is everybody ready to begin the session?
Let's do it.
All right. We got a pool, Keisha. We got a pool in the garage.
Go back and look at that. I was like, what? Wait, what? Because you know, when you're using those copy and paste, I was thinking, but I haven't even looked at no houses with a pool. How did that get filled out?
It was like an itemization running down. And then when you said it, I was like, oh my God.
That's okay.
I looked though. I was looking. Some people would be commenting and they looked at nothing.
Facts.
All right, so let's go into KVCore. Hold on, let me share my screen.
Got it.
Perfect. Okay. So we have marketing, smart campaigns, so we are depending on how much time we have today, because typically when I send out my newsletter, I like to also send a text message to let people know they have a newsletter to go look at. And it doesn't really take long to do. It's just steps. But for now, we'll focus on the newsletter. And then if you guys are able to hang out a little after we make the newsletter, then we'll go ahead and show you how to create a full campaign, which is only going to be one newsletter and one text message. And then I'll show you how to start it.
MAKEBA, the links, they're the same, right?
The one that you
Yeah.
put in the chat? Okay.
So we're going to click on templates here. And then it makes this active. So we're going to add a template. And so the template we're going to create is an email template. And again, when you create your campaigns, you have to create templates. And the templates are puzzle pieces, and the full puzzle will be your campaign. So after you put all of your templates together, text message, call, email, you create a campaign with them. So right now we're going to create a template, an email template. We're just going to name it. And I like to keep my stuff all named the same. Did somebody say something? Mm-mm.
Wait, what did you click on to get that template box to pop up?
So here it says my campaign, KVCore library and templates. You're going to click templates.
Okay, I clicked templates, but I don't have
And
that.
over here, it says add template.
Okay, got it.
And then you'll hit email.
Got it. Thank you.
And so we're just going to name it December. Okay, is my keyboard not working? There we go. 2023 newsletter. You can name whatever you want to, just as long as you remember what it's named, so you can come back and find it. This is internal. Nobody sees this. This will be seen by the recipient of the email. So whatever you want to put right here, this is going to be the subject for the email. And you can come back and change it. If you don't like it, you can always come back and change it. We're going to come over here to advanced editor. So let me show you the difference. So right now, this is just really basic. You can't add any images. You can do a link. You can personalize their name by adding, you know, the merge tags for the brackets. But you really can't make it bold. But if you come to advanced editor, it opens up a lot of different things. So yes, you want to make these adjustments. Now, if we had gone in there and typed some information in, it was letting you know that nothing that you've typed in there will be saved. And then if you want to go back to a basic editor, you would just click this. But I like this because I can add different things. So we are going, is everybody here?
Nope.
Let me know when you guys are here.
I'm there, MAKEBA, on the subject. Now, on that part, does anybody else see that, or is that also back office?
The subject is what's going to be received by who you're sending it to. So
Okay.
yeah.
MAKEBA, how did you get to this screen where it says add template? Is that a whole nother screen from the email?
Are you here? Where are you?
Okay, I'm where the we put the subject name and then
Okay.
I guess, yeah. So where
So-
the subject name was?
Add template email. Let me go. So I hit this advanced editor.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
So we hit advanced editor. It is going to ask us if the editor, if we change it, it's not going to save anything, but I don't really have anything there to save. What it does import over is the name and the subject. Are we all in the same space? And this is being recorded, so you will be able to come back, but I don't want to go and leave people and you're just gonna be sitting here looking cute. I mean, I can't see nobody because ain't nobody's screen. Oh, I see you, Keisha, I see you, but everybody else, hey, Tanya, but I can't see none of y'all. Y'all got toe up in the real estate streets? I can't see you today. Got hit over there, okay. So who just came in the room? Do you know where we are? Do I need to back up so you can get where we are? Hey, Zaddy. Hey,
Okay, I just came in the room, but I'm not doing mine right now. I'm just watching. I'm gonna do it from your recording.
girl, you know I come over your house. You give me a good old glass of wine. I'll make your damn newsletter for you.
Is that all it takes? Is a glass of wine?
Well, girl,
Hey,
I need a
I'll
plum
take you
ticket
up on
with
that,
I need a plum
MAKEBA.
ticket.
I'll take you up on that. This is Jess. I'll have a couple glasses of wine, a couple
A
bottles.
couple bottles.
You know, that's not a bad idea for a group setting. Yeah, to have a little party, some appetizers, and we do it all together in one setting. Not bad.
Hey.
Why you ain't think of that before today, Jess?
I know. I don't know. It's been a rough day, y'all.
Okay, so is everybody where we are at this point? I'm trying to expand my window because I want to see everybody. It's only 12 folks in here. I got 2 screens. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so you guys know where your image is, the picture of yourself that you are going to place on this newsletter. We're going to grab this content block and bring it over here and drop it.
Drop it like the side. Oops.
Did everybody drag and drop it? That sounds like a song. Drag and drop it. Drag and drop it. Get in the middle of the dance floor and drag and drop it. Drag and drop it. I only got water, y'all. I was eating dinner. If I wasn't eating dinner, I would have had a glass of wine with me, but I don't. All right, so we got our picture. I'm gonna browse. My picture's in here already, but you guys would upload after your stop sign goes away. You would upload your image, go find it on your computer, and you would click on it. And I know you guys all know how to find stuff on your computers, so I'm just gonna wait for mine to populate. I'm gonna use this picture. Okay, so everybody have the picture on the screen? I hate that the screen is so small. Like, they have to do something. I've asked them to make some adjustments because at some point after you have so many things on the screen, you won't be able to really see it. So this block is highlighted. I'm gonna come over here to the right because it's too big. You're going to slide this over by just clicking it, it slides. And now you're able to manipulate the size of the image.
What size should we be at in order to fit everything on there?
Well, no, it's just a matter of how you want things to look. Because as we start adding other things to the newsletter, and you get to send yourself a sample too. You get to send it to you so you can see what it looks like and then make any necessary adjustments. But I don't, we don't want it this big. Look at, I didn't realize how grainy the picture looked till I blew it up. So just something, we get newsletters all the time. What is it that you would feel comfortable looking at? So what am I at? 20%, 20, 25%. And if you wanted to change the image, you would click on this. So is everybody at this point? We can move to the next step. Something that I like to do to keep things from being too cluttered is create space. And I do that with the text message block. So I'll grab a text message block and drag it over here, but I'm not going to put anything there. It's kind of like a buffer or cushion. So we are going to now grab another image and go find something December-y. So you're going to hit browse. It is going to open up these images that are included with KVCore. I think it's Pixels and Unsplash, but there's some free content that we have access to.
Hey, MAKEBA, can you pause? I was trying to get, did you just double click on one of that text box to get it to come over, or did you drag it?
You got to drag it, grab it and drag it.
Okay, I'm trying to drag it. Oh, it has to go inside that same box?
Yeah, above it or below it. So here it says search free photos. Or if you have a picture inside of your images, you can grab it as well. But I'm gonna pull something new that's Christmassy.
So how did you get to this? Where are you at now? After you drag the block over there.
So then you hit browse.
Okay.
Inside of the photo block. It says browse, right?
Looking for it.
So over on the right-hand side in the content blocks, when you grab I think it's at the top. So when you grab the image block and drop it, inside of it is like a gray rectangle. I think it says browse. What does it say?
I don't know. For some reason, where I'm on mine, where it has preview and then send text, I don't have that file manager upload
Oh,
thing.
shit. Did I save it? Keep closing it. I don't think I saved it. Make sure that you save it. The bottom left-hand corner, save the template because it'll do exactly what I just did. It lost mine. So everybody right now, save it. So I have my image block, dragging it over and I'm dropping it. I'll get my image later. I'm going to put my text block over here to create the space. You can also use this divider line. That's an option too. And then I'm going to grab another image block.
Okay, I think that's the part I missed then. All right.
You said this was recorded?
It is.
Okay, because I'm lost.
I just started over. Who said that? Where you at?
I'm not telling you.
Danielle. What I need to do?
Nothing. I think I know the first beginning. Like I've gone through this before, so I know how to add my picture, and then under your picture, you added a text, right? And then for this second box, you're gonna add something for Christmas, right?
So
Or
this
December.
image block, yep, I'm about to put something in here with, holiday sort of inspiration for because it's a December newsletter.
Okay. And then you put a divider in between these two, right?
And it's just me. I just like to add, I drug the divider over there so you could just see that that's an option. But I typically will just put I'll just put a text block and let me save my template.
Yeah, I think what I'm doing is like, I'm trying to move the Zoom screen around, and then when I come back to KVCore, it goes away. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna look.
So you have Chrome?
But you're not, you're on Edge right now.
Can you split your screen and have it half and half?
Yeah, I think so.
And I don't see where to save it. At the bottom it says add template or
That's it.
Oh,
and then after you add it, you're gonna start saving it.
Okay.
MAKEBA, you split your screen like this on Chrome, you said?
I use Chrome, but I'm sure you can split it with any what you got, a Mac? You got that Apple computer?
I do.
I'm sure you
the Apple products.
Yeah, them fruit phones, them fruit computers.
Okay.
I'm gonna get one of those when I grow up because I love the graphics on there. And I got Apple everything else. So
And then when you go back to open it up,
whatever you named it, you gotta find it.
I found it. So how do you click add template again?
Did you open it?
Okay, so like see where you are right now. When you click this, how do you open it right here? Oh, edit. Okay. Okay, got it.
All right, so now we're gonna hit browse.
Every time we do a newsletter, we have to do this.
Yep.
So you can't just save a template and just go in every month and I'm gonna just use the same.
Yep.
You can?
Let me show you mine. So this is my template. I'm not getting ready to show you guys how to do all of this.
Gotcha.
I'm just going to show, because after you get the concept of dragging and dropping, I mean, that's all it is.
It's pretty though.
It looks really good. So let me ask you though, at the bottom where it had those teapots and stuff, you put that on there too?
Girl, what who did Terry have on there where she had her damn Amazon best picks on there? I was like, I want you.
Okay.
I remember that one.
Okay.
And that ain't easy to do here. I'm sure over in MailChimp or one of them other ones, it's easy to do. So it was a headache.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a headache. Because I had to go screenshot the pictures, drag and drop them. I had to go to Canva, make this thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that.
At all. I don't even think I sent it out to nobody.
Not after all that work.
Now it's the perfect time so they can start shopping for their Christmas gifts and you get paid too.
Yes, yes. All right, so let's go find our Christmas tree. So we are going to type holiday. Maybe I should put Christmas. I would like to be on one of them beaches though. All right, there we go, much better. If your people celebrate Christmas. But this is pretty, you know, neutral. Because everybody don't do Christmas. And you see it's 180 images. So if what's on this page doesn't catch your attention or anything that you want to use, by all means, keep clicking away. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick that one. Okay, so does everybody have their social media together? I want you to find it on the URL. I don't want you to think you know what it is and start typing it. I want you to grab it off of your browser and paste it. That is going to be our next step. So it uploads the image into your back office and you still have to put it in your newsletter. So we're going to insert it. Same situation. We're going to resize it by clicking this slider, clicking that to make this active so we can resize it. And in this block, while it's here, we might as well type something in there, something festive. I highlighted it. I'm going to center it. I like Georgia font. So all of my newsletters have Georgia font. You're going to have it highlighted over here on the text color. If you click this palette, it'll open up different color options. So I'll just choose red. We can resize it here. It's still highlighted. Come and make that larger so it'll stand out. We good? Everybody in the same space? So now we're going to go over to content. We're going to grab the social media block, drag it over and drop it. We're going to click inside of it to make it active. So I think we probably all have Facebook. So if you have your Facebook open, we're going to copy, paste. I don't know if you have Twitter or not. If you do, go ahead and put your Twitter handle there. If not, delete it. Right here, red, delete. You're going to put your Instagram here. TV timeout, my own commercial break. Do you love what you are learning so far so that the people, when they get your newsletter in their inbox, they are going to enjoy seeing what it is that you have to say, right? So to learn more information and business tips and tricks, click on the link above and make sure you tap the notification bell, subscribe, share, comment below. We would love to have you in our collective. And I'm working on building my team in all 50 states and several countries. So if you are thinking about joining a phenomenal team, Majestic Real Estate Partners would like to have you. So click on the link in the comments. You can chat if you choose. Let's continue to learn some great information on how to build this newsletter. Let's go. So you will have copied it and pasted your Instagram. If you don't want your Instagram on here, delete it. We have LinkedIn, and here's where you add icons. So you click on this. If you want to add your YouTube channel, if you want to add TikTok, whichever of these that you want to be here for the people reading your social media links, if you want them to be able to click and go follow you or interact with you. And then they also have options for you to do social share. So if you want somebody to be able to share your newsletter on their social media, that's what that link is for. Let me know when you guys have finished. I want you to have a newsletter when you walk away from here.
Hey, MAKEBA, does this like continue to save, or do we have to like keep saving it as we go?
Keep saving it because you don't want it to accidentally.
Okay.
And it will. All right, so now we are going to get to the part where we're going to start putting articles in to our newsletter. And so you totally decide what you want in there. Something going on in your city, add in your YouTube video. You want to add a recipe, some design tips, at least 2 things, sometimes 3. I mean, just think of the newsletters that you receive and that you read. What sort of information is valuable to
newsletters that I receive and never open up?
I know, right? What would make you open it up? Like, what could they say to you? You might have to ask ChatGPT.
That's a great question.
What is it that we could say to get them to open up the newsletter?
MAKEBA.
Yes.
You does it allow you to, like, say I see a newsletter format that I like already on Canva or something like that, can I just copy and paste it over here? Does it allow you to do something like that?
Well, if you don't want it to be clickable and things like that, I mean, if you want to create it in Canva, I haven't done it, but I could imagine if you download it and then just upload the image here and resize it. Is that what you're saying? And just have it here and then be able to send it out to all of your people. You made it somewhere else. You're going to bring it over as an image. Yeah.
But it wouldn't be clickable, is what you're saying.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's out of my area, but
I didn't see basically.
But if you find out that it does, you let me know.
Okay. Thank you.
So come over to that content link that I shared. Let me put it inside of the chat again. So this is where I go to get information to add to my newsletters. And let's go. I see this. I don't know if this is a man or a woman. But every month I see them post things to do in Atlanta. And so today when I was thinking about doing this newsletter, I was like, well, shoot, we can click on that sucker. He got everything that's going down in Atlanta on here. You got to look real fast. But if it's something that, you know, they got the hip hop nutcracker, West Midtown, Santa Bar Crawl, it might be something in there that interests you and you want to put in your newsletter. But I typically will go to places in the city, just Google different websites. Let's see what this one has. And so you're just going to find versions of these for where it is that you live and get these articles. So that's the block. I'm going to get the content text block and bring it over. I'm going to also add an image block. I'm going to duplicate my text block because I don't have to just bring another one over. I can just duplicate it. And this is where I'm going to put that subject line that they had. So I'm going to grab it, make it bold. I like Georgia. I'm going to center it. I'm going to bump Atlanta Botanical Garden expansion. I'm going to actually capitalize the first letter of each word, because that's how I like to look at things. So again, this is all personal preference. I used red before, so I'll do that again. Make it larger. So I highlighted it. Then this box opens. I made it bold. I changed the size to 24. I changed the color to the red that I used earlier. And we're going to go back to our article. I'm going to right click, save image as. It already has a name. I'm going to put it on my desktop so I know where it is. I'm going to go over to KVCore, the newsletter we're making, and I want to put that image right here. So I'm going to browse. Any questions while we're waiting on this picture to populate? Y'all are thinking, I need a VA to do this for me. You do.
Yes, exactly.
Until you get one.
One question I have, MAKEBA, is how soon will the brain freeze?
The video.
Recording. Yeah, recording. Be up.
Don't pressure me, Tanya. I mean, I can share with you guys because you know, you in this, all of the
Yeah, I'm following along and looking, but I'm getting texts from my clients. I just got a request to submit an offer, so I'm halfway listening to you now. So let me am I echoing? Hold on. Oh no, I'm muted over there.
I like to clean it up and cut out all of the, other stuff that goes on and get a clean copy so y'all ain't just sitting there watching when you're just seeing content. Hold on.
But for us, it's okay.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Because the only thing I just missed when I was texting my client is when you Google events that's happening in the city, if you go to the article, did you just copy the URL?
I didn't get there yet.
Okay.
See, all of this part ain't gonna be in the video with my computer spinning and, this makes it longer. It's 6:52, Lord. All right, so here is the botanical garden image that I captured from the URL for the article. I'm inserting it into my newsletter. There it is. I can resize it here if I choose to or not. So now we're going to go capture the information in the article. So let's see, we'll grab maybe this much. Right click, copy. I'm going to go over to KVCore where this text block is and paste it. I like Georgia. Gonna make it Georgia. And here we are going to put all caps, read more. That is not all caps. Read more. I am going to push this all the way over to the right, separating it from what people are reading in the article. I'm going to highlight this part. I'm going to turn the font white. I'm going to turn the background color red, whatever your brand colors are, so it stands out. And we want it to blend as well. So we're going to go back up to our article, the URL. I'm going to copy the URL, copy it, go back to KVCore, to my read more, and I'm going to add the link there, insert link. So if they decide they want to read this article that I found, they will click it and it'll take them to the actual space. We're making sure it's in the right place. Read more is the text. This is the URL. It's a URL link. And if you click here, I could have sent them to send an email. They could call me or text me. So there's different options for you when you click that link. But we just want them to be able to go to a URL. And when you're creating another, when you're clicking on something in the URL, it automatically has a default to new window because you don't want them clicking on it to take them away from you. We want two windows to be open, this article that they're reading and also your newsletter still open. So when you're putting links in, make sure that it says new window. So two windows will be open. Any questions? And let me think what else I can show you. Well, let me do a read more
Will this allow you to add more than one article?
So you're creating this. So you're going to fill this up with as much information as you want to. So I also have other things in here. I have recipes. If I wanted to add a recipe, you want to add one of your listings. You are the one that's deciding what's going to be in your newsletter.
Okay, so you just mentioned when we add a link for it to open up in another window. How do we do that again?
So it actually defaulted that way, but I just want you to make sure. So this is where my hyperlink is in read more. So I don't have the whole article here. I just put a few little excerpts. Read more in caps, change the lettering color, and change the background so they can see, oh, this is what I click on to go see the full article.
Okay.
Highlight it. I'm going to go up here to this hyperlink. And here is showing you the text that's on display for them to click on is read more. This is where you're going to copy the URL or paste the URL from the article. And right here, the target is a new window.
Okay. All right. So where's the button to add the social media again, please?
So up at the top, you're going to hit content, the content block.
Okay.
And this is the social, and you drag it over.
All right. Thank you.
Any other questions, you guys? Okay, so we are going to grab another content block, and I'm just going to grab them and drop them. It might not be where you want them to be, but just to show you guys how to do it. So these are the rows, and you can drop content in them. So just like down here where we have the read more, we can grab that button, and instead of them having it say read more here, we can have the button do that. So we'll click on the button, you double click, and you can type inside of it. Now over here is where you'll change the information for what happens with that button. So if we want the button to be a different color, here's the situation for the link. We'll put the link here, paste it, open web page, send an email, make a call, send SMS. You're determining what's happening when they click. If you wanted to schedule a chat, or give me a call, you would make the adjustments over here. So if you want them to call you, send you a text message, whatever you want to happen, open web page and you put your calendar link or whatever your link is, whatever you want them to do, you have 4 different options over there for them to do it. Putting your EXP logo in here is essential. So make sure that that's one of the images that you bring over here and drag and drop would be your EXP logo, your logo. You can drop your YouTube videos in here, right here. You're going to click on it to make it active, and you will paste your URL here. And then, like it says, it'll automatically generate a preview image from your video. Any questions?
Does the EXP logo have to be in a certain spot, or can it just needs to be in there somewhere?
It needs to be in here somewhere. I typically have mine up at the top, like under my picture or something. But yeah, as long as you have it in here. Okay, so I said I was going to show you guys how to make a campaign. So what we're going to do now is hit templates again. So go ahead and save that so you can go back in and finish it by adding, and by all means use this link, save it. You know, it's not going to be too helpful for Tanya in Indianapolis with my Atlanta stuff on here. But the rest of the stuff she can use, Pinterest, industry stuff, national things about real estate, recipes, but she would change this information and then add other things that you guys see that, you know, you might want to put in your newsletter.
So where do we go to save?
That bottom left, what does it say in the bottom left-hand corner?
I think it's
Add
update template.
What does it say? Update template? Okay.
Mine say add template or cancel.
So that means you didn't save it yet. So go ahead and save it. And after you save it, it's going to say update template.
How do we save?
Add template.
Oh, okay.
And then after you add it, it's not going to say add anymore. It's going to say update.
Okay. It says save successful.
You said it's still saving?
It says save successfully.
Okay, cool. All right. So now we're going to come, I mean, it's going to bring you back out here. You're going to hit template. And then you're going to hit add template. And we're going to do a text template. And you could just have it the same thing, December newsletter. And we're keeping it simple so we'll be able to find it when we put our campaign together. So I'm just going to copy it and paste it because that's what the well, this is the text. So, you know, you're going to put in here whatever your salutations is, and I put greetings. And if we use the shift and the bracket next to P, it gives you this option where you can add their first name, last name, their full name. And this is how it's personalized for each person by using these merge tags. So it's the bracket. So you're going to hit shift and then that bracket next to P. And then this option will pop up for you to be able to choose what you want to be in this bracket. And so I'm just choosing the lead's first name. And whatever it is that you want to write. and then add template. And so now we're going to take those two pieces, the newsletter and the text message, and create a campaign. So we're going to go to, is everybody in the same spot? Ready to move on? My campaigns, add campaign. And this is asking you, how do you want to start this campaign? We're going to start it with a hashtag. And the hashtag, keep it simple. It has to be one word, December newsletter. Click on it. So it shows you that this is the hashtag because it's still here. So make sure it's there and it's what you want it to be. And it won't let you move on unless you have something here. Whether it's a new lead, contact is transferred, specific date happens, but something has to be the trigger before it'll let you move to the next step. So after you've created December newsletter, gonna hit next. And this is gonna go out to everyone. And this is just for you. It's not like something magically happens because you say buyer or seller or renter. This is just to help you stay organized in what you're creating. And so I'm just going to paste December newsletter again. Scroll down. Hit next. And then we can see this is mine for agents. This is the hashtag. Designed for everyone. The campaign name. The campaign description. Always run. And it's locked. And so I hit finish. So now I have both of the puzzle pieces. I have the text messages going to go out, and I have the newsletter that's created. And so now we are going to find it because we have to put the pieces into the campaign. So here's a December newsletter we just created. There's the hashtag to get it started. You have to make sure that it's on because you won't see it and it won't work if you don't cut it on. Yes. Click on it. And this is where we're going to add the pieces. This is where you would change anything that you needed to in the newsletter. You'd hit edit. And so all of those things that we just did, you can change them here inside of the campaign. Now, when you guys saw that template that I had created with the campaign for when Keisha asked me earlier, can we like create the campaign and just use it all the time? So that would be the clone situation here for the campaign. So if it's like my December newsletter campaign, you could just clone it. But I mean, that's a really basic one. You wouldn't really come in and do that when it's just two pieces to it, but you can always clone campaigns and come in and tweak them and change them and not have to recreate them all over again. So we're going to have two actions. We're going to add the action. It's going to be an email. We're going to come find the email. Remember, we named it December newsletter. Pasted it here so it pops up. So this is the newsletter that I did in 2021. But you guys will find your newsletter template that you just created because I don't even think I saved the one that we just did. If I need to edit it, I will go in here and switch that up. It's going to ask you to name it. I'm keeping it simple. Everything is December newsletter. It's from me to my contact. It's going to run immediately. As soon as I put that December newsletter hashtag connected to this person, they're going to get the email. So let me show you the other options. So if we wanted to go out 5 minutes after I tag them, then you determine what unit. We have minutes, hours, days. Maybe I wanted to go out 2 days after. So you would select 2. If you wanted to go out 2 hours after, that's what this area right here is for. But we wanted to go out immediately, so all of that disappears. This is the subject. So remember to make sure that the subject is what you want them to see on their end. And we're going to save changes. So the next step is the text message, because we want them to know to check their email so they can see our newsletter. The template is December newsletter. And this is what I just wrote. Greetings, their name. This is MAKEBA Real Estate Advisor. I sent out this month's newsletter. Please check your email. Have a great weekend. Pasting it again. Agent. And I want it to go out immediately. So as soon as I tag them, they're going to get the email and the newsletter and the text message at the same time. And I hit save. And so when you're coming in and you're making your templates, how you saw different times, different days, that's going to create the order that things go in, because this is real simple. Like I said, it's only 2 things. But once you come in and start personalizing email campaigns or tweak the ones that are in here, you're going to pay attention to the order, that they go out in. So again, this is on. I'm going to go send this to myself. So I'm going to come over here to all contacts.
Heck, you know.
Or I could have done Jeopardy. Dun, 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 dun.
But
I want to hear something. Y'all know y'all want to hear Sanford, Fred, Elizabeth. I'm coming home, girl. Grady, somebody. Lamont, come on, it's taking too long. Oh my gosh, like I broke up with Comcast so I could have faster speed. I don't even think it's that many people in my house using the internet. What in the world just happened? Oh my God, this is crazy. I need you to do better, AT&T. Finally. You know what? I'm going to send it to myself so I can show you, but I also need to show you how to send it in a mass. So down here, more action. It's going to be. So if I come over here and I add the hashtag on the left-hand side, December newsletter. Hashtag updated. You'll see it here. We're going to give it a hot second to refresh. So you can see the contact I added the hashtag and it was assigned the campaign December newsletter. Another way to activate campaigns is to add them here. So we could go find the December newsletter and add it, and that'll turn it on as well. But what I want you to see is that it went out. So which phone? So it's taking a minute for me to receive it. It could also be too late at night for such a thing to go out. But this is where you'll see that the campaign was turned on. So here was my Thanksgiving email. That's a text message. Hey, happy Thanksgiving from Majestic Real Estate Partners. Many great wishes, much love and protection for you, your family, and your future. Please check your email. And all of everything that you send to your people will be on your dashboard. So let me show you the other way for you to send this out in a mass, all contacts. So your newsletter, you definitely want to send those out to everybody. If you're having a home buyer seminar, you don't want to send that out to everybody. So you being able to come in and segment and filter out who's receiving the content that you share is very important. So here we see there are 250 names on this screen. But I can change that to 10, 25, 50, 100. So we see there are 10 groups of 250. If we switch it over to 100 rows, there's 24 groups of 250. So when you guys come in and if you have a lot of names in here, you want to make sure that you have properly chosen how many you want to be able to access at a time, because this is going to be 24 different emails that I would have to send out versus clicking on 250 and it only being 10. So once we're in here and it has your people on the screen, we're going to click this button. It's going to highlight all 250 people. We're going to go over to more actions. We're going to do add campaign or add hashtag, however you want it to go out. I'm not going to do either of those things because it'll send what we just created out and I don't want it to go out. But when you do send it out, I want you to look in this bottom left-hand corner and it's going to say, it's going to let you know that it was sent. I don't want you to send it multiple times because they'll get it multiple times. There should be some sort of safeguard or something to know, oh, she already sent this to them, but it's not. If you're not sure, then just let it go out. Click on the person's name, go to the dashboard where we just were, and see if it went out. If it didn't, then go ahead and send it. Maybe click on another one on that same page to see, but you don't want to annoy people with your text messages and emails. And so after you've sent it to this first set of people, you're going to come right here to where it says page, and you're going to go to page 2. It's going to automatically populate. And then you can also see right here in the bottom left-hand corner, this is the next set of people. So just make sure that you guys are keeping track of that while you're sending it out. So we're making sure that people are only getting things one time. When you guys come in here, if you haven't come to play around inside of what's available inside of KVCore, because there are templates and campaigns and things that are already available, you just have to personalize them. And I'm saying go in and make sure they have your sort of energy to them. And also make sure, because we've seen inside of the text message and emails that agents have their names still inside of them. So before you send, one of these templates out to your people, make sure that you have customized them. So right here where it says KVCore library, this is where your templates that you create are going to be as well. But the ones that KVCore has provided, they're in here too. And so if it says default, those are emails that were already here. So come in, click on them. After you add them to your library, you can go ahead and tweak them and make your own. You see this one has 29 steps to it. This one has 25 text, emails, tasks, connect, call. So you can see that these are full campaigns or not. But again, before you send them out to any of your people in your database, make sure that you have customized them to make them your own. I would say that I would like for you guys to send me an email, but it would have to be some other random email address or something, because after your information or whoever your client, buyer or seller is in one person's KVCore, they can't be in another one. So make sure that you connect to your people and that they're your people. So you won't be able to send a text message to me because it'll say that this number belongs to somebody else's client or something like that. All right, any questions? All right, well, I will go ahead. We're about to watch that Eddie Murphy movie, the one that came out on Netflix today with
Candy Cane Lane, I think it's called.
Is it? What's it called?
Candy Cane Lane, I think that's what it's called.
I like that
Candy
better
Cane
than
Lane.
It's Candy Cane. Yeah. I had said Silent Night or something crazy like that. So Tracy Ellis Ross and Eddie Murphy. So I'm gonna go ahead and watch that, and I'll get this edited and take out all of them blank spots of me waiting on my internet to load. So
Thanks, MAKEBA. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No problem. Have a
Thank
good
you.
one. I want to see some newsletters, man.
Thank you.